And thank you, Mr. Shirley, for being here to testify before the committee today. Fishing and hunting have long been vital pillars of North Carolina's economy and our heritage, and providing good paying jobs, supporting rural communities, and fueling billions of dollars in economic activity. But today, hardworking fishermen and hunters face growing obstacles from excessive, expensive regulations that are imposed by federal laws like the Endangered Species Act and like the Marine Mammal Protection Act. And too often, they get in the way of common sense management, and they threaten the livelihoods of those who rely on the great outdoors. And so while conservation is important, especially to me. So I've volunteered tons of time to work with groups like Delta Waterfowl and Ducks Unlimited, and I believe in conservation. I truly do. But it must never come at the expense of our traditions or economic freedom, especially when hunters and fishermen have a better track record of conservation than maybe anyone. And so we must ensure that these regulations are fair, that they are practical, and they don't undermine the ability of local groups to responsibly manage their own natural resources. And so overreach from federal agencies, it too often results in needless delays, job losses, restrictions that hurt both families and businesses. And so I hope that you are committed, and I am committed to focusing on reducing unnecessary regulatory burdens from the ESA, from the MMMPA, and streamlining permitting processes and giving fishermen and hunters the freedom to innovate and to grow and to enjoy the great outdoors. And so when we empower local stewards and when we respect proven conservation, the tools that we already know work, like the Pittman-Robertson Act, we can secure a thriving, sustainable outdoor economy that preserves our hunting, our fishing, and all of our traditions. And we want to do that for generations to come. And so I want to thank you for being here today to testify. I love the tie, by the way. But how do you believe that the threat of litigation impacts the service's decision-making processes?
Thank you. If I can quickly respond to your initial comments there. One of the coolest things I've got to do, if cool is here, was be with the secretary when he bought the first duck stamp of the year. I've been buying a duck stamp since I was 16.
That's awesome.
I've been hunting waterfowl since I was 12. And that's truly a success that I think points to what you're at. So hopefully everyone on this committee has a duck stamp or will get there soon, but because the program is amazing in what it's been able to do. And the other thing I'll mention is I went to Roosevelt Island over the weekend. Don't have a car out here, right? So I just wing it by the train, and I went to Roosevelt Island. And again, it's just a constant reminder of how lucky we are to have the resources in this country and the role that hunters and anglers have played and paved the way for us to continue to have the resources that we do. And it takes all of us, and whether you're engaged at a hunting or fishing level or a bird watching or whatever level it may be, but supporting our natural resources is where we need to be. I don't think that's me, but no.
You're good.
Okay. So your question on the litigation piece, it is very hard, I think, for the service to work under. A lot of that, again, is based on timeline, and that's not new to where we currently are. That's been a ongoing struggle for years, and something that we need to figure out.
Does the service recognize that, as written, the ESA has turned into a money-making mechanism for radical environmental groups that are hell-bent on stopping anything from new infrastructure projects to military base operations to a laundry list of other things?
Again, the citizen suit that's involved in ESA is a place that we should be able to welcome that input and feedback and whatever it deals with, but currently it is a workload and a process that has stymied the service and being able to get our mission critical stuff done under ESA.
Do you believe that it's important for the American people to know how much the federal government is paying out in legal fees to these environmentalists?
Sure, I think that that's something that should be provided. I'm not exactly sure how the service would work through doing that, but it seems like that would be a great place to start.
Great. Thank you. Madam
you.
Chair, I yield back.